Peace and love, family. Peace and love, man. What's up? It's your boy Freeborn, man. Look him, man. I wanted to speak a little bit more, man, about the rapper Indian Red Boy that got shot on IG, murdered while streaming. 21 years old. 21 years old, man. And they got this shit all over the internet, man. Like numbing us to this shit. Straight numbing us to that shit. Like that shit is natural. Some shit, you know. Ain't nothing natural about that shit though, man. Like, man, you know, the life and times, man, when I was coming up, bro, it was rough, but this shit that going on nowadays on a whole nother different type of rough, man. Like, this shit that going on right now within our community, brothers and sisters, is on a whole nother different level. You know, when you look at the powers that controlling everything, man, behind the scenes, when you looking at that shit, bro, and then you looking at the state of our people from earlier time all the way up to now, something ain't adding up, man. That shit ain't adding up, brother. Each generation, we get more and more ignorant. And seem like we just don't give a damn. You know? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't get it, man. I just don't get it, brothers and sisters. I don't get it, man. What's going on out here, man? You feel me? And we think it's cool. This shit cool to a lot of young folk, right? It's what's happening. Let's go out here in front of the whole world and make an ass out of ourselves. Basically, is what the people in my community is doing. The black community. We out here making an ass out of ourselves. In front of the whole world. In front of the whole motherfucking world, man. For what? Because we want 15 minutes of fame. We want a few dollars. This is the only way we can think of to make a life for ourselves and feed our family, is to go out here in front of the whole world and make an ass out of ourselves with murdering each other, fighting each other, stabbing each other. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, it shit crazy. It don't make no sense, man. And it just keeps going and going and going. Just going and going and going. And it ain't cool, man. It ain't cool. That shit lame as fuck. That shit lame as fuck, man. And to the youngsters that's doing that shit out here, man, you have no idea. Y'all have no freaking idea, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, real talk, man. it's 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 mind-boggling to me, man, to see this shit keep continue to go on and go on and go on the way that it's going on. That shit mind-boggling. And we ain't got no excuse for that shit. Well, we got excuses. I'm gonna rephrase that. We got excuses. A lot of excuses be, well, I got to feed my family, or my man did some petty shit, so I got to go murder him and his whole motherfucking clique. You know what I'm talking about? But then we end up in a motherfucking box. We end up in the box after we do that shit. We end up in a motherfucking box looking duck mouth with nowhere to go. But we the man. We did some shit after that though. We did some shit after that. It's it's cool. It's cool. I'm sitting in the motherfucking box with 30 years. I'm 20, 21 years old, but I got 30, 40 years to do. You understand me? Cause I done went and caught a murder, double murder, triple murder. You understand? A homicide, and I'm motherfucking stuck in this box for the next till I'm 60. But I'm cool though. You ain't shit. That shit lame, man. You a lame. You understand me, man? Take it from me, man. You a lame. That ain't what's happening no more, man. The real gangsters sitting back taking care of their motherfucking families and shit, man. The real G's out here goddamn getting that shit, man, without all that smoke. You feel me? Without all that motherfucking bullshit. The real G's out this bitch looking after the little children in the community. Educating them. The real motherfucking OGs, man. You understand what I'm saying, man? That's what they doing. They winning. They winning. You understand? They winning. And I'm speaking from the point of view of having to do time in the motherfucking joint. I done been all my life been motherfucking back and forth in that motherfucking box. And so cause I was a fucking hard head out there on the motherfucking street. You understand me, man? I was in the motherfucking street, hard headed fuck. End up doing some time though. And I ain't gonna make this shit about me, cause this shit ain't about me. This shit bigger than me. But I ain't never just been a nigga who had a dude who had to go rob a motherfucker. But because of the way I was living my life, brother, I ended up going down for some bullshit I ain't even do. You know what I'm saying? And that was the last thing I did. That was the longest motherfucking stay I did in that bitch. But when I was in there, man, something clicked. Something clicked. You understand me? I had a fucking mind and motherfucking heart goddamn connection. You understand me, man? And I realized that I was the loser. That the bullshit I was doing was the lamest shit ever. Cause when I looked around, nobody in them, even though it was other inmates and shit in there, convicts or whatever, I looked around my nigga, and it was just me. It was just me and that bitch. All my partners who I was on the street with, they was saying they were my partners and shit, they were gone. All little girlfriend that said they love the nigga, little chick who, call themselves, they were gone. All that shit. I heard that my family, my closest family members was hurt. Devastated. Cause a lot of them was depending on me. to play my motherfucking position in the family. You understand me? And so when I end up fucked up in that situation, that was on me. I wanted to blame everybody in the motherfucking world for that shit. Except me. Except for the dumb shit I was doing. For the lame shit I was doing. That shit lame, man. But I woke up, man. I began to study and shit and read up on shit. I began to become aware. I began to pay attention. You understand? And realize that there was something I was missing. And that's something that I was missing during that time of my ignorance and running around out here on these streets, man, and just acting a fool, living my life. I was missing the connection with my damn self, man. I was missing that the connection with me, not with nobody else, not with a outside source. It was the my true source, me, the source of all. Each and every last one of you have a source of where you get your energy, get your power from, and it's you. Everything end and begin with you at the end of the day, and I was missing that when I was out there bullshitting in them streets, man, which ended up ultimately getting me 5 motherfucking years in the motherfucking junk for a crime I didn't even commit. You understand me, man? And so I said that to say this, man. This shit got to stop, man, what we doing out here, man, to each other, man, in our community, man. For real. Man, I watched that video of that boy, man, that young brother, man. Regardless to what type of life he was living, man, that brother didn't deserve that shit, man. He ain't deserve that shit, bro. Not like that, man. Not like that, man. And then I'm just learning now that it was based off of some disrespectful the Nipsey Hussle mural, his mural. You know, the brother had supposed to have desecrated or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and was, you know, out there, man, just carrying on, you know, on IG Live. And but man, you know, from my opinion, brother, he didn't deserve that shit. Not like that. Not like that. For that pet ass shit, that shit lame, man. That shit is fucking lame, man. Whoever did that shit, bro, is lame as fuck. I'm just gonna say it, bro. For one, man, the OG Nipsey is in a better place, man. You understand what I'm saying, man? Trust me, the brother better off than probably any one of us that's still here, bro. In this situation we in the world today, the brother's in a better place, but yet the dude who murdered that young brother is murdering that young brother over someone who was well respected, but is no longer with us. But a drawing of him still is left, you know, along with music and, you know, other things, memories of the OG Nips. But based off of the so-called, because I really don't know what happened. We just this hearsay. You know, motherfucker, you know, I'm just speaking from a perspective of what we think happened or what is said to have happened. The reason for that shit. So it's like you know, he was murdered because of a drawing of a brother. That shit lame, man. That shit lame as fuck. Think about it. Think about it, man. We got to do better, family. We got to do better. We got to do better, man. Cause shit, we ain't got much time, man. When you really look at the video of the brother on IG Live, man, trying to breathe, trying to catch his breath, you know what I mean, and can't breathe. Think about that for a second, man. Think about that, you know. And think about George Floyd. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then think about the big C that we just went through last year with the whole, you know, lung situation. Amongst our own people, man, what we doing out here, man? What they got us doing out here, man? They got us under that much control. They got us under that much control, brothers. They controlling us that much. Shit lame, man. All that shit going on in Chicago and shit, bro. All the murders and shit. Nigga murdering each other and shit. That shit lame. All this shit. Then y'all, these record labels marketing that shit to our children and shit. And then they growing up, you know what I mean, thinking that shit is what's up and thinking that shit is how that shit go. That shit don't go like that, man. That shit ain't real life, man. That shit that y'all seeing on the motherfucking rap videos, man, y'all youngsters out here, man, carrying on like that, murdering each other. And they getting these motherfuckers that putting that shit out there getting rich. Off the blood of our own people, man. Off your motherfucking brothers and sisters. Because I'm sure that a lot of y'all have know someone or who have fell victim, you understand me, to the senseless violence that's plaguing our nation. You understand me, man? It's plaguing our nation. It has sunk in the fabric of our being, man. And that shit is a fucking black cloud over us, plaguing us. About to swallow our ass up. Cause we gonna perish. And we keep motherfucking rejecting knowledge, rejecting the people that's thinking and trying to put y'all up on game, rejecting motherfucking wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Just rejecting, just rejecting every motherfucking thing, and you going out here and you doing, you just, you know, you moving off the beat of the motherfucking satanic music. You feel me? Because it sound good. It got your motherfucking DNA molecular structure on war mode. You killing any and every motherfucking thing. You a lame, man. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, man. Y'all out here doing all that murdering each other and shit, man. And the motherfuckers who deserve it, or you know what I mean, the enemy, sitting back laughing at our stupid ass. Laughing at our having a motherfucking feast of the souls that's coming through. You understand me? Probably getting trapped because they leaving too young and you ain't got no knowledge of the world you're living in for real. The only thing you know is murder, kill, music, money, hoes, and bitches. Money, cars and clothes and all this other shit. and then you murder somebody. Then somebody come back and murder you, and then now somebody murder them, and then it's just a domino effect where that shit don't never stop, and that shit just on and on and on and on and on until that shit just continue on. You understand? That shit lame. That shit lame as fuck. We hate ourselves that much, man. They have taught us to hate ourselves that motherfucking much, man. They have fucking taught ourselves to hate ourselves or hypnotized us to where we hate ourselves that motherfucking much. I'm gonna tell you something, man. That motherfucking that sunken place on motherfucking Get Out, the movie, nigga, that shit real. That shit real. And I think a lot of y'all in that place, man. And you have been infiltrated. You know. You in there, but you're not controlling your motherfucking actions. That's why I was saying on my previous video, I think our community have been infiltrated. You know what I'm saying? By manufactured motherfuckers that's been planted in our communities across America. Across motherfucking America. I was in the store the other day, man, and was standing behind a guy, man. Middle age, you know, kind of over age, you know what I'm saying, 50, 60 maybe. Maybe. He probably maybe 57. White guy, older age, white kind of motherfucker had a. I'm standing behind him, but I look up and I look at the fucking side of his head. And the motherfucker had a electronic device connected to that bitch. To his head. And he was moving kind of strange, you know. I really couldn't make out the shit. Look, the shit seemed surreal at the time I was experiencing and viewing what the fuck I was seeing, man. I really was unsure as to what I was seeing. So I asked the motherfucker next back behind me. I said, man, do you see this shit? And he's standing there, just looking, shaking his head like, yeah, he see it. But even he seemed to be some sort of a, you know, bot. Not to say that motherfucker was a bot, but the shit was just strange as fuck, man. You know. But yo, back to the subject at hand, man. I don't understand the killing, man. I know that shit ain't what's up, man. I know that for a fact. The murders and shit we doing to ourselves, man. That shit ain't what's up, man. Shit ain't what's up, man. This is the message that we leaving for the youth. This is the message that we leaving for the children of tomorrow. Just murder yourself. Self-destruct. Nah, that shit lame. That shit lame, man. That shit lame as fuck. I ain't gonna make this video. I'm gonna get ready to get off, man. I just wanted to touch on that, man, and say, man, if you in the black community, man, and you witnessing destruction in your community, man, we have to form alliances across America, man, in our own communities, man, and rid our communities of these types of people, man, who are in our community murdering us up and basically, man, just fucking our peoples up, man. Committing all types of atrocities towards each other, man. This ain't what we doing, man. We ain't doing this, man. We ain't self-destructing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you a brother or sister, man, who has awakened to or have become aware to the problems and issues in our community, man, we forming alliances. I got the brothers over there now, over at the shop. You know, we over there in that community doing, shaking shit down, you know, keeping our eyes out, being aware of the motherfuckers coming through there, youngsters acting crazy. We stepping down like, hey, we ain't doing that round through him, man, like that, man. We got children, you know what I'm saying? You coming through this motherfucker can on, bro, like, nah, man, that ain't what we doing, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, man. Nah. And so we trying to put together something to also help on our end, man. And but we got to do that shit ain't enough. We need brothers and sisters connecting across the country on this type of shit. You know? If you a human being, man, and you got a soul, you know what I'm talking about, man. We got to get to work, family. We got to get to work. And that peace of love, man, I'm going to get on here, man. I ain't going to make the video too long. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video, though, because I'm going to start trying to learn how to work this stuff where I can put, like, little animated posters in front of, like, the little screen to try to draw it in. And if you're on here, bro, hit the like button for me, man. You know, my video hardly ever get liked, so therefore, you know what I'm saying, my videos ain't being showed as much. My shit ain't being, the algorithm fucked up. Nobody ain't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that being taught positive shit, bro. I've been trying to. I'm glad to see it, but you know, cause it's more and more brothers. I just don't know how to get my videos out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see that brothers is waking up, man. Brothers and sisters, and we, cause like I got a few people that I follow on the tube that help inspire me. You know what I'm saying? But around the same time they were getting their thing going, you know what I'm saying? I was still shooting, doing them. I, you know, wanted to do video, but my video, I had other outside work, like real life shit to handle. And so I ain't really had that type of time. But I've been trying to put a little bit more time. I'm trying to put a little bit more time in my own little personal video and try to get them out there. Cause I be wanting to talk a lot of positive shit and communicate and get me a little community going to where we can help, you know what I'm saying, over, you know, across the country too. I want to play my position in this thing, waking up the youth and trying to combat some of this bullshit that's going on in our communities, man, across the country, man, because this shit lame, man. It got to stop, man. It got to fucking stop. It got to stop, bro. We got to get down to the meat of this shit and find out who these people are. Like, and I ain't too fond of that Vlad TV shit either, man. With him got promoting that shit on there like that, man. You feel me, man? All that shit, man, is a psyop to me, man. I feel like all that shit bullshit to keep perpetuating, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit that going on within our motherfucking community, man. All this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bruh. That shit lame. That shit lame, bro. For real. That ain't what it do. That ain't what it do, man. That ain't what it do. You capitalizing off the poor people, you know what I'm saying? And this place, that's like, I ain't gonna get into that spiel. That's a whole nother spiel on a whole nother different type of time. But if you see this video, man, hit the like button or hit the motherfucking thumb down button, but hit a button on that bit so that my video can get watched, man, and get seen. You don't know who might need to see this. It might be a little kid somewhere, man, that might need to hear a word that might, you know what I'm saying, deter him. Cause he might be feeling alone. But anyway, man, you know, y'all know what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna get ready to end this video because I got some other things I need to take care of. Peace and love, man, to the next video. And I'll get with y'all on out. Peace.